Okay guys, welcome back. We have oh, what's this? Okay, that's better. We have a new video today on protecting the sooks, right? Again, it's taking me some time to get, what's the word, not motivated, but gee, I don't know what the word is, guys, but interested enough in some of my trees to really protect them. It's taking me, believe it or not, many years. I don't know how many years, but quite a few years, guys. So what I'm talking about is sun protection, not frost protection. That's coming soon. By the way, check back to my videos from last winter and see what I had to go through, or what I did between May and October 2024. Just put in the search bar frost protection for these. I have to use G-rated words, right? For these, yeah. For him, and a few others. I had a soursop, which I lost right here, and I replaced it with a mango. So what I'm learning, and it's taken me a long time to learn, I mean, not learn as in know, I already knew. You know, if you read about it or someone tells you, then you know, right? But learning is different to knowing. It's taken me many years to learn that it's super important to protect these young tropicals in summer from the sun. And I'm seeing the results because of that extra effort. That's the word I was looking for, effort. Yeah, effort, not interest. Putting in the extra effort, guys, right? And you might say, but it takes 5 minutes. It takes 5 minutes to put a shade cloth on. Hey guys, when you have 200 trees, that 5 minutes becomes 1,000 minutes, right? Not for shade cloths, but for every other job that needs to be done for every individual tree, including the cold weather plants like this prune. This needed 5 minutes of pruning, right? So 5 minutes of pruning, 5 minutes of shade cloth, 5 minutes of pruning, 5 minutes, all the little 5 minutes become 1,000 minutes in a big garden like this. So the extra effort goes a long way on these sooks, right? I don't have to prune this tree for it to survive. It's still going to live whether I prune it or not. Actually, it'll even fruit. It's a lot easier dealing with these than with these. This is a matter of life and death. And in winter time, it's a matter of life and death again with a cold, with a frost. Not with these, not with plum trees, they go to sleep. But with the tropicals, guys, they need a double effort. And the reason I'm making this video today is to, well, again, this is all about me reminding myself. Right? I'm putting in the effort to film this so that I can be reminded how important it is to do this extra, to go this little bit of extra way, right? For the benefit of the plants and for the benefit of my sanity. So what we're going to be shading today is a tree that doesn't look like it needs any shade. It looks perfectly happy, actually. There's no sun damage. We're going to be protecting or shading the canistel, which is the egg fruit, or it's got many names, right? Different names in different countries. But in English, it's canistel, and it has yellow egg-shaped fruit, egg size too. So the reason I'm shading him, even though he doesn't look like he needs it, is because he's not growing. For many reasons. One, he's not growing, he's not doing anything. He hasn't put on anything since Christmas. And do you know what it means? Between Christmas and February, it means extremely, what's the word? Extremely important growing time, right? It's a very extremely important growing time for these. And he hasn't grown at all. He might have put on one leaf or two because I haven't counted. So why hasn't he done anything in the most growing, basically in the growing season, right? The words aren't coming to me. So why isn't he growing in the growing season is basically the question. He's not dying, but he's not growing. He's like on pause. Pause. You don't pause in summer. You pause in winter. This guy, between April and October, won't do anything. 5 months of nothing. So he can't do the same in summer. He can't do nothing in summer. It's like, what are you doing, man? Are you kidding me? So that's where the shade cloth idea came from. And the reason I got the aha, not from what I read or from what someone told me on the internet, is because of this tree here. This is another sook related to him, right? Canistel meet Mamay sapodi. Mamay sapodi meet Canistel. Oh man, we've got sirens. Hang on. So this is what happened here with the Mamay sapodi. As soon as I covered it last week, it's only been wrapped for 1 week with a shade cloth. And the reason I did it is because last week we had a 4, 5, 6 day heat wave, right? Some of you might say, that's not a heat wave. We have 44 here in Cooper PD. Hey guys, come on. Cooper PD doesn't even exist for most people. It doesn't even count. What counts is Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide. Get used to it. The rest of the country doesn't exist. So when you have 39 degrees in Melbourne, it's like having 100,000 degrees in Cooper PD, right? So we had a 5-day or 4-day heat wave last week of between 36 and 41. So these leaves are massive. Look at the size of them, right? Can you imagine a leaf that big copping 40 degrees for almost a whole week in full sun? Where are we? Where are you? There you are. Remember, I took out these trees. And by the way, yesterday I brought out the Ryobi again. And I finished off my pruning of these 10-year-old plum trees. One here and one here. See, I'm digressing again. I love it. Of course I'm going to digress on my channel. So this is exactly where I wanted them. And you might say, what the heck? It's going to die. That's not going to come back to life. Really? We'll have a look over here to this plum cot. Does that look like it's going to die? Huh? Yeah, I did exactly the same thing to this a month ago. Or just over a month ago. Right? Look. Look. Guys. Okay. All right. So, what was I saying? Yeah, the plums now are pruned to the point where these tropicals here are going to get full sun, not only all summer, but all winter, man, all year full sun, all year. That wasn't happening last winter because of these 5-meter plum trees. So we're just doing something different for winter 2025. All right, so what I found by covering or shading this Mamay sapodi, and I hope the phone doesn't overheat, it's hot. It doubled in size in 1 week. In 1 week, the leaves, hang on, let me take this off. Check out all the white sapodis, wow. We're gonna have a super duper bounty in May. Okay, so look at this, guys. In 1 week, well, it didn't double, it almost doubled. Look, I don't know if you remember how big these leaves were, or this tree was, a couple of weeks ago, or whenever it was that I shared it. I think it was Australia Day, right? I don't remember if I poked or peeked through the shade cloth on Australia Day on that long video I made. But look, man, look what the shade cloth did. This is how with a G-rated tree should look. This too was doing what this was doing all summer. It wasn't doing anything. It was just standing still. And why is that? Well, I went and did some calculations online, and it's all to do with humidity. That's what it is, humidity. So, the sunburn left or disappeared or was removed. The sunburn, although that wasn't sunburn. I don't know how that made it with 5 days of 40 degrees and didn't get burnt. I'm really shocked. This would have been burnt for sure, 100%, if I didn't cover it. So, the effects of the sun's burn was eliminated and humidity was brought in. Humidity captured by this shade cloth. Now, I'm not talking about humidity right now. Right now it's very dry and hot and really, really like a desert, right? It's very dry, super dry. The humidity right now is probably 12%. But at night, guys, at nighttime, the nighttime is when we get humidity here. And it can't be beneficial if it can't be trapped in the area of the space of the tree here. And that's what the shade cloth does. It traps that humidity at night. So it's a dual purpose cloth. Yeah. Look. Right? Look at the difference. If you remember how it looked 2 weeks ago. Okay, so that's why I've brought out the shade cloth here to hopefully get the same result with this canistel. My friend down at the Mornington Peninsula there, Ryan, guys, he's got a canistel, but his canistel is rocking it in his location because he has it in the greenhouse. The greenhouse is like a shade cloth. Same thing, same effect. Now, our other friend, Ben in Sydney, he is not using a shade cloth or a greenhouse for his canistel. And it's shooting out like crazy. And the reason, guys, see, there's a reason for everything. The reason why Ben's canistel in Sydney looks like this guava, is because Sydney gets humidity. Guava doesn't need humidity. It needs dry. Persimmon needs dry. Mango needs humidity. See how every tree is different? So this mango needs humidity too. And when I put a cover on him, not only did I save him from the hot sun, look what happened because of the humidity. Trapped humidity. He woke up. The R2E2 grafted mango woke up because of this frost cloth. Not because of the temperature. Not because of that. That burns. That there is burning hot. I love it though. But he needs humidity. It's not like the guava. The guava doesn't need humidity. I mean, he doesn't mind. He doesn't mind the humidity. But he loves the humidity. Look at the effect on the mango that the shade cloth helped with, guys. Okay, so I'm not reading about it. No one told me about it. I can see it with my eyes from my own trees. Okay. Oh, one more. I covered this pipsqueak lychee before Australia Day 2. Remember the one that was in the sun all summer, like the extreme example of plant abuse? Yeah, he was poor thing. I let him suffer all summer in the hot sun, and that's why he decided to start fruiting for survival's sake. Where's his fruit gone? Oh, they're still there. See the few fruitlets there? Those fruitlets on a young plant like this is survival mode, right? Flight, or how does it go? Flight or something. Something about flight. I can't remember the saying. That's why they fruit when they're this small. Not because he likes me. Not because he wants me to have a taste. And look what happened when I put a shade cloth on this guy. The same time that I covered the mamey and the mango. The same day that I covered them two, I covered him. And he got all these new leaves. Look, all these new leaves, man, within a week. So that's what I'm hoping to accomplish with the canistel. Because guys, summer is over soon. Summer is over soon. And I don't want to see him like this in April. Because I'm going to be very mad. Very mad. If that's all he's done for 6 months. November to April. That's very disappointing. I mean, I'm happy he's alive. I'm happy he didn't get burnt. But he could do so much better. So guess what we're going to be doing next summer? Next summer, we're going to be putting shade cloths on all the tropicals. Right? Well, not the big ones. I can't get up here, guys. This is 2 meters tall now. It's a lot of work. Right? And the other one back there, it's almost 3 meters. The Bowen mango. There is some limit to how far I can go with the humidity lovers, because I've had this one for 5 years, and after 5 years, look at him up there. That's the mango up there. He'd love some more humidity, right? I can't reach up there with a shade cloth. It's a lot of work. Effort. We're back to the word effort. How much effort am I willing to put in? Now in Sydney and Brisbane, they don't need to put any effort. They don't need any effort. All they do there is make sure that the trees don't get disease and the vermin don't take the fruit, fruit fly. That's all the effort they need to apply up there. I got to protect this in winter and I got to protect this in summer. A lot of effort. All right, guys, we're learning, right? I'm learning. All right, let's put the shade cloth on. So, as an experiment, come back to the update I'm gonna do to see if it made any difference. You saw the tree, right? You saw it very clear. Yeah, give it, let's say, 2 weeks. So, somewhere between the middle and the end of February. See if he takes off. See if anything happens. Now, it might be a coincidence, just maybe, that he happens to grow anyway during that week, regardless of the shade cloth. There's a coincidence. There's a what do you call it? A percentage of coincidence as well, right? It's not 100% guaranteed if it grows that the shade cloth caused it, but the odds are in favor of the shade cloth because of the evidence here, the evidence there, and the evidence down there, right? So as I said, guys, if the canistel, or if it doesn't grow at all, if we get no results, it just means that either I was wrong about the shade cloth. I don't think I was wrong with the shade cloth on this though. These would have burnt. But that's something else. Burning and growing are two different things. Or if we get no results, there's something else at play. And I don't know what that something else is, because he's getting 30 Celsius every day for 2 months. What else does he want? He gets watered every day. He's not waterlogged. It's just right. He's getting mulched every 2 weeks. Look at all the mulch that's coming. I just cut down 2 new bananas yesterday. Right? 2 whopping 2.5 meter tall bananas from that clump over there. Guys, remember, I'm not growing bananas only for the fruit. I'm growing them as mulch. Mulch, mulch, mulch. That's how I'm growing the reed avocado here, with mulch, not with Bunnings material. Right? This is all from here, all this wood. So, and look, I'm still getting banana racks with my own mulch. Right? Look, a new rack that's opening here, another rack that's already opened in there, right? And another rack that's resting up there. Well, they're going to Bunnings. Bunnings is Home Depot, guys, if you're in the States. I was looking for this machete. Jeez, I left it out here overnight. So that's the video, guys. Oh, this lychee here, which has had a very problematic life, doesn't have a shade cloth, right? But it started pushing out new growth at the same time as the Chompongu lychee, that one, right? This exact same time. Look at all the new growth, guys. Look at all the new growth on the Taiso lychee. Was it the shade cloth or was that a coincidence? I don't know. We'll find out, huh? So this one now currently it's in the shade because of the kumquat. It's late afternoon. What time is it? 4 p.m. It's the end of the day. So this has already had 6 hours of direct hot sun. Not good for young lychees. I'll show you what lychee is like. Lychee is like shade cloth. And this lychee that I'm going to show you now has had a shade cloth since wow, December, November. Yeah, look, this one, the new one, the latest Wei Chi. He's grown 12 inches since December, right? 12 inches. Again, all the mulch. I'm not feeding him any fertilizer, guys. I want to feed. No trees are getting fertilizer. They're only getting chop and drop. I forgot to show you something else. I could have done this with another video, but I'll throw it into this video. Right, all the sugarcane here is chop and drop for these new trees. This is the chop and drop from these plum trees, the 2 plum trees. And I gave it to the mango, the seedling, right? The same with this other mango over here, look. 20 inches of chop and drop for him. That's how I'm doing it, guys. I'm not buying wood chips or mulch or fertilizer. This is going to be next. The sugarcane I pulled out, I could have drunk all this, but I don't have the energy, guys. I don't have the energy. It's a lot of work. If I could flick a switch like they do at the market, you know those young girls that serve you sugarcane juice at the market? They're using electric juices. They go click and it pours into a cup. Yeah, then I would juice it. Come on, guys, let's get real. All right, that's it. We're done. You can see chop and drop everywhere. Chop and drop everywhere. Bananas, plum tree cuttings. The Ryobi, fantastic tool. Absolutely brilliant. Look what else I did last night. I created 2 new edging squares for the young longan, way overdue, and the new atemoya, right? I haven't filled it in yet. Did you see? Do you remember all those bananas I showed you down there that I pruned yesterday? See the ones on the ground? All those are gonna go in here. They're gonna I'm gonna chop them up like macaroni and populate this area and populate this area. That's how we do it, guys. And the same with black sapote here. Look at the chop and drop did to the black sapote. It's 3 meters with chop and drop, only chop and drop, and tons of water. I was out here last night watering for 3 hours. Oh, look at the Hicks Fancy Mulberry after I butchered it with a Ryobi. Right? Don't be afraid, man, to butcher your trees. Especially seedlings. Like this mulberry. Not a problem. This tree here will be as big as this tree. By winter. By May, June. It'll be as big as this. This guy here. Guaranteed. I guarantee it. Guarantee it'll be exactly as big as that white sapote. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Give me a like, a big sign of love if you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't enjoy it, well, you can give me a thumbs down. That's fine. I don't mind. Right? At least you're honest. But don't do it out of nastiness or silly reasons, right? Don't be nasty. Either like it or don't like it. In other words, you didn't like it, that's all. Okay, please subscribe to the channel too if you haven't. And we'll see you from the next one, guys. Oh, yeah. We've got a lot going on. See, chop and drop. Only half of these bananas will be eaten. Only half. The other half are mulch. Like those. Right? There's another guava. This is the aman. Looks like we're going to get one fruit. Hopefully. The first one to taste. The new granadilla. Sweet granadilla passion fruit. Has turned lush green from yellow. He was yellow during Australia Day heat wave. And I thought I was going to lose him. But he turned green without any sea salt. Without any products, he turned green. Water, 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 water. Free draining. Only with water, guys, he transformed back into a champion. This is the Starling's white. Looks like it's got about 20 guavas on it. But the bugs have been busy eating it. Eating the leaves. Right? Damn bugs. Yeah, these are the problems they have in the tropics. Bug issues. Oops. Looks like someone lost their feathers. Oh. Alright, guys. I said goodbye 10 minutes ago. Alright. What else? We've got the shade cloth here on the jackfruit. I haven't looked in here in 2 weeks. I don't know what's going on with the black gold. No idea. But I can see that the red army papaya has almost reached the top of the fence. That I can see. Right? With no frost cloth, shade cloth. And that's the Barbados cherry next to it. I don't know if I should trim all these branches sticking out. All these branches to give the papaya some breathing space. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right. The rose apple, he's doing okay. I covered him too. I didn't want to lose him with a Australia Day long weekend. How you doing in there? He's doing fine. Look how lushy and happy he is. Nice. Nice. Another mango here, seedling. He's super duper happy. I wish I hadn't lost that tall branch though that was up to here when that arborist dropped the what do you call it? The pine cuttings when he was doing his work. It went smack. I had a huge branch here. But it's alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 new branches in place of the one that we lost. Yeah. Wax jambu protected. The Florigon. I'm sure he would love to have a shade cloth too, but I've run out. I've got none left. What I used today was the end of all that new shade cloth I bought. I bought 2 huge rolls 2 weeks ago, $60, all gone. It's all gone. Oh, I moved the strawberry guava from where I had the sugar cane. I took it out of there because I planted it under the fig. Bad idea. So I took it out of there and I put it here where I had a jackfruit experiment that died. Remember that little jackfruit I planted? And it died from the direct full sun? Well, he got the spot. He'll definitely appreciate that hot sun, won't ya? And he's already showing signs. Well, he took the heat wave like a champion. What a difference to that little jackfruit. What a sook. And that's the Tasmanian pepper, another champion. See guys, the little jackfruit I had there died, and these guys are smiling. Look, smiling. In the same location. This little sook, that's his brother. I got 2 of them, remember? He's doing fine behind the shade cloth. Yeah. What a sook. Alright guys, over and out. Oh, one more thing. There's always one more thing. I don't know when these watermelons are ready. Does anyone know? I can't even lift it. This weighs at least... Oh, it's small, but it's... that's at least 4 kilograms. 3.5 to 4 kilograms. Very heavy, even though it's tiny. Is that ready? My first watermelon. Alright, over and out.